There we go again. How's everybody doing? We're here for a Roll Reveal Show, the 128th installment of the Roll Reveal Show. It is 7 p.m. on the 16th of June, Monday. How's everybody doing this evening? Looks like we've got a full house of people. There's Kurt Pierce, Mickey, Shiny Coin Guy, Shinbone, Eric is here, James Valley. We have had Ant in the studio. Not sure he's still around. There's Shiny Coin Guy. Alex Huarbe. Doug Rizak is here. Silver Spurs. DC. All right. So this is to explain what goes on and how it happens. We're going to be selling coins out of rolls that we've not been through this evening. So there will be 50 spots per roll. Some of them have been pre-designated. So at least 30 are available per roll, I think. Anyhow, once we sell these spots, we will, at some point during the week, schedule a show for each of these rolls, go through the rolls, and we will have flip inserts dedicated to each of the people who purchased the coins in the roll. As we go through the roll, we will flip the inserts over so we can see who's going to get the next coin. We don't know who's going to get what coins in the rolls, nor do we know what coins exactly are in the rolls. We're going to go through with our expertise and our knowledge in being able to identify die varieties, be able to tell you what die variety you have if you have any, and we're going to send them off to Eric for full examination, photography, and otherwise. Anything needs to be done to be sure that we have the information that we need, that you get the coins that you have purchased. And if you happen to get a coin that we needed for photography, we're going to send that coin to you with a signature on the flip insert stating that it was a Coppercoins plate coin. Otherwise, you're going to get the die number of any die varieties that you did happen to get, and any normal coins. We return everything back to you. It takes us anywhere from a period of 2 weeks to 4 weeks to get your coins back to you after we have sold them this evening. So expect these coins to arrive at your doorstep 2 to 4 weeks ahead of now. And let's see. I guess that's all I've got. I'm ready to get started. My first roll, and this is tape sealed, so I don't have any way of showing you what's inside, but it is a 1954 S Lincoln cent roll. This will be reveal number 796. These coins are going to be $4 per coin. $4 per coin. I can let you buy as many as 3 in the roll to give everybody a chance to get in. So we've got a 3 max at $4 per coin. And I'm going to get this one started. And when I tell you I'm going to get it started, I'm going to do a countdown. When I finish the countdown, that's when you reply with bin however many you want to buy. Buy it now, bin for how many you want to buy. So I'm going to get this one started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go now. Anything after this counts. Silver Spurs for 2. Then we got Shinbone for 3. Taco John for 3. Timothy Morrell for 3. DC for 3. Then we've got Sureg for 3. Let's see, Alex Huarbe for 3. Doug Rizak for 2. Shiny Coin Guy for 3. Oops, what did I do there? SCG. Did I already get him? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. Then after that will be Dan McCumber for 2. And Brad Anderson for 2. Oops. I don't like my new keyboard. Let's see. James Valley for 2. And that is going to fill that roll. Let me go back and... Eric, you mind if I sell yours? That would get me Kurt Pierce in for 3. I really don't like this keyboard. All right. DC says he'll give one up that will allow me to put Tripwit in. So I'll put Tripwit in for 1. And I appreciate it. That's going to do it for this roll. And so I move on to the next. This is a decent BU roll, though. I mean, I can see the coin on the bottom is a nice BU 54S. So we'll see when we get into it what it looks like on the inner side. What do we got next? A 56 Philadelphia. This is another one that's an old roll that's been together for a long time. It's in an old Whitman tube. So it is a 1956 Philadelphia roll. Got a nice double die reverse would be poking for in there, plus a bunch of doubled eyelids and other minor double die obverses possible on this. This is 1956 Philadelphia. It's reveal number 797. These are going to be $3 per coin. And I'm going to start this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Dan McCumber takes 2. Taco John for 3. Shinbone for 3. Then we've got DC for 2. Timothy Morrell for 3. We've got Sureg for 3. And let's see. Then we've got, let me see here. Where was I on this? Tripwit for 1. Then I've got Brad Anderson for 3. Jackalope Herdmaster for 3. Alex Warabe for 3. And then I've got James Valley for 2. See, what do I have left here? I have 2 spots left at the end here, so I can get Shiny Coin Guy in for 3. Yeah, for 2 actually. I'll put Shiny Coin Guy in for 2, and then I'll go up and I will put Kurt Pierce in for 2. Okay. And let me go ahead and get him in for 3. Just put him in for the whole 3. All the way down to the very end of the roll. Now we're done. All right. Next one up is this 1956 D roll. Now this one I can get open. That's got a nice toner right there on the end. Beautiful reverse toner right there. I'll flip it over and show you. Nice original roll in here. 1956 D. Got some toning on the obverse of that one. Gets a really nice, fully toned reverse. So this one will be reveal number 798. It is a 1956 D plastic tubed roll. I'm going to be selling these at $3 per coin. And we're going to get you started on this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We've got Shinbone for 3. Let's see, Dan McCumber for 2. Tripwit for 1. Sureg for 3. Got Tim Morrell for 3. Taco John for 3. We got DC for 3. For 2, I'm sorry. And then Brad Anderson for 3. And Shiny Coin Guy for 3. James Valley for 2. Nanostacks for 1. Alex Warbe for 3. And then we've got Silver Spurs for 1. And let's see, what else do we have here? Kurt Pierce would like 3. So where I lay now is I am too short for Doug Rizak. If I can get 2 spots available, one from each of 2 different people if possible. Okay, Doug says he'll pass. All right. Well, I appreciate it anyway. So, here we go. My next roll is actually this nice sealed roll. It's 1946D. See a few spots in there on the reverse of the last coin that I can see in the roll. However, I can't see any others, and it is tape sealed. This is 1946D. Reveal number 799. They are $5 per coin. We're going to start this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Dan McCumber for 2. Then we've got Brad Anderson for 3. Taco John for 3. Sureg for 3. DC for 3. Shinbone for 3. Then we've got Doug for 2. Shiny Coin Guy for 3. Do not like this keyboard. And then I've got Alex Warbe for 2. Let's see. James Valley for 1. Nanostacks for 1. Kurt Pierce for 3. And Silver Spurs for 2. And that is the end of this roll. The new keyboard, the enter key is weird. Usually the backslash and pipe is above the enter key, and the enter key is a longer key right above the shift. And then this one, the enter key is a tall key, and the pipe key is to the left of the enter key. And I keep hitting that damn pipe key, trying to hit enter. And it's like one of the most common things you do is hit enter, and my enter key is in the wrong damn place. So I can't get used to it. All right. My last one for this week, 1958 Denver. It's a nice 58 Denver pipe bomb roll. This one should prove to be interesting for us. Hello, Jeff Seeley. So this one will be reveal number 800. Reveal number 800, 1958D plastic tubed roll. These are going to be $3 per coin. And we're going to start this one off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We've got Sureg for 3. Taco John for 3. Shinbone for 3. DC for 2. Timothy Morrell for 3. Oops. Let's see, and then we've got Tripwit for 1. Got Dan McCumber for 2. I see Brad Anderson for 3. Shiny Coin Guy for 3. Nanostacks for 2 this time. And we've got James Valley for 1. Alex Warbe for 3. And after Alex, I have Doug Rizak for 2. See. And then I will be able to get Adventures with Maxwell in for 2 of the 3 requested. I already hit Kurt Pearson, didn't I? Did I or did I? Did I not? I did not, I guess. Alex. Doug. Oh, okay. Yeah, Adventures with Maxwell wanted in for 3. But he didn't get in for any. So I have to adjust things a little bit here. He said bin A, but he meant 3. Let's see. That's going to put it's going to put him here. So I'm going to get him in for 2. I got Doug for 2 and Adventure with Maxwell in for 2. Okay, Kurt Pierce has wishes for 3. We'll try to get him in for 2. Shinbone is giving up 1. I appreciate it, Shinbone. Thank you. I need 1 more spot for him. Did I get I did get Shinbone in here. Okay, here we go. And who was I was trying to put in? I was trying to make Kurt Pierce. There's 1 for him. Oh, and Maxwell says he'll take just 1. Okay. So I'll give Kurt Pierce that one. And we're all good. Kurt, you're getting 2. Adventure of Maxwell is getting 1. All right. That is the end of my rolls. We'll move on over to Eric's rolls. Eric's rolls are going to be these right here. The first roll we have up there is a 1962D. That's the one that's going to be on the left side. That's going to be in the Steel Strong wrapper. And then a 1946D. We're both doing 46D this week. What do you know? There's 46D in a plastic tube roll. And then there's a 1959D on the right-hand side. That one appears to be in a Satley wrapper. And so, that's what we've got. Let me go ahead and get started. Reveal E449 is a 1962D machine wrapped roll. These are going to be $2 per coin. And we're going to get this one started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1962D. Taco John for 3. Sureg for 3. Dan McCumber for 2. And then we've got Shiny Coin Guy for 3. And then we've got Brad Anderson for 3. DC for 2 or 3? 3, okay. DC for 3. And then we've got Alex Warbe for 3. James Valley for 2. Doug Rizak for 2. Crypto and Shrimp Cowboy for 3. And Kurt Pierce for 3. And then we've got... Is that it? Did I get everybody in? Shiny Coin Guy, damn it, Cumber, Sureg, Taco John. I have 3 spots left. 3 spots remain. Carl is going to take 2 of them, so we've got 1 spot remaining. Anybody who wants to take it. Anyone who wants to take it can get that last spot. Just be the first one to call a bin, and I'll throw you in there. Ah, understood. Thanks. Thank you, Adventures with Maxwell. Okay, you'll take that one. We'll get you in there for that. Next one, 1946D. 1946D. This is reveal E450. It's the one in the center of the photograph. These are going to be $5 per coin. And I'm going to get you started on this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got Brad Anderson for 3. Shinbone for 3. And we've got Taco John for 3. DC for 3. Shiny Coin Guy for 3. Sureg for 3. Dan McCumber for 2. We've got Alex for 3. James Valley for 1. Crypto and Shrimp Cowboy for 3. Kurt Pierce for 3. Let's see, what do we have after this? We've got 3 remaining at the end. And that's going to be Carl will get 2 of those. So I have... What wrong lines? Oh, darn it. I am. Where do I have to start on this? Here we go. There you go. Where do we get off by 1? DC wanted 2 or 3? DC wanted 3. There we go. Okay. I have a total of 2 spots remaining at the end. I have 2 spots remaining on this roll. Anybody wants in? $5 per coin. You get in on this 46D roll. All right. Okay, Alex for 1 and Shiny Coin Guy for 1. There we go. All right, I appreciate it. Sorry, Dan, you come in the 3rd. Oh, you couldn't find it all week? Oh, good Lord. I don't know what's going on with PayPal these days. PayPal is just weird. Sometimes you get stuff out, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's a really strange thing. It's just kind of strange. It's weird how things are working these days. I blame it on the war in Ukraine. It's just, things have just gone weird. And also, yes, remember that Eric and I do invoice separately. So the E rolls are Eric's rolls, and the rolls without the E are my rolls. And Eric owns the rolls that he's selling and performing and doing and getting out to you. I own the rolls that I do and send to Eric to prepare, finish, and get out to you. So Eric and I ship together, but we bill separately. So one of us bills you for shipping and the other one does not on these. Okay, so now we are down to the very last roll, the one I tried to sell as the 46D roll. This is a 1959D original wrapped roll. Looks like a Satley wrapper from my distance. It's $2.25 per coin. And we're going to count this one down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Jeff Seeley, if you want to get in on these, all you have to do is send me an email, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Let me know your name, your YouTube name, and an email address that I can use to send a PayPal invoice to you, and we are good to go. Oh, he is registered? Oh, if he is registered, then I need to Doon, 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 doon. Put him in as a regular moderator so we know he's registered. We've already got him on the sheet. Then go make sure he's already on the sheet. Yep, you are. You are on there. So, Jeff Seeley, you're ready to go. All you have to do is start speaking up during these shows. All right, let me go back and take care of the now. Where are we here? Let me get back to Eric's. Okay, there we go. All right, so I started this when DC gets 3. Taco John for 3. Sureg for 3. Alex for 3. And we've got Shiny Coin Guy for 3. We've got Dan McCumber for 2. Brad Anderson for 3. Let's see, Doug Rezak for 2. Got DC. DC's already in for 3. Got James Valley for 2. Kurt Pierce for 3. Krypton Shrink Cowboy for 3. Then we've got Nanostacks for 2. And Jeff Seeley, just for the welcome, I'm going to take care of this one for you. You're going to get one spot in the 59D roll, all on me. We'll get you that one spot in this 1959D roll of Eric's. Remember that you are in E451, 1959D roll. It's that one on the right-hand side of the picture on your screen. It will get you in on that one. On the house, one spot just to get you used to doing it, just so you'll know where you are and what you're doing. Be sure you're watching for... That is so weird. You only get my reminder invoices and never get the initial invoice. I'm going to be watching that very closely now. I've gotten a couple of reports that your XXX invoice did not send. And I'm wondering, well, why? It doesn't make any sense. So I would be watching that this time around. The reasoning behind some tubes being in plastic, partially because people got mint sealed bags and 100 tubes and tubed the coins up from the bags because they didn't want the coins slamming around inside the bag. Others, they got the coins in wrappers and decided the wrappers were going to mess up the coins, so they took the coins out of the wrappers and put them in tubes. In some cases, it's because multiple tubes or multiple rolls of coins went together into single rolls. It's not necessarily, and I'm going to tell you probably 95% of the time it's not because somebody's already searched the coins. It's just a method of storage for rolls, and people chose to store them the way that they did. That 1946 roll that you see up there on the top in Eric's picture in the center, that is a Tumpkin tube. They quit making Tumpkin tubes in 1976. And that tape and that method of stamping the date on there is something that kind of went out of favor back in the 60s. So that roll went into that tube probably in the 50s or 60s. And that particular tube is a tube full of coins that has a decent chance of having nice RPMs in it. And it having been wrapped as far back as it did, I'm very, very certain, almost completely certain, that has never been searched for any kind of varieties or any of what we look for. So because it's in a tube is not a detriment. Sometimes being in a tube is actually an additive because the coins tend not to tone when they're in tubes, when they will tone in paper. So it's a preference thing, and it has nothing to do generally with whether or not the coins have already been searched. When I buy rolls in the dozens to the hundreds from dealers who've either had them for many years or buy them directly from customers from collectors who have had them in closets for years and years, and I don't ever care if the tubes are in paper or if they're in rolls or if they're in tubes. It just doesn't matter, because generally what I look for is stuff that most other people would never have looked for, especially back in those days. So that is where we are with that. I appreciate everybody being here this evening. I wish you guys all well for the evening. I am not going to be able to do any more shows this evening. I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow to do the last 2 reveals for this week. There will be an auction tomorrow at 7 p.m. So be here for the auction, 7 p.m. Just come on to, and if you don't get a reminder, just remember 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, you can check the Coppercoins channel to see if there is a show coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern. That would be 4 p.m. Pacific. And if there is a show coming up, be sure you're here so you don't miss the great stuff we've got to offer. I'm going to have a bunch of rolls and a bunch of bulk stuff coming up tomorrow at the auction. I'll see you guys then. Be good, be safe, and I'm out of here.